na Hist, the furthest point west on Skye. The lighthouse here was built 100 years ago. To Dunvegan we came, very willing to be at rest, and found our fatigues amply recompensed by our reception. So wrote Dr. Samuel Johnson during his well-documented visit to Skye with James Boswell in the 18th century. Dunvegan Castle has been the seat of the Clan MacLeod since the early 13th century. The castle was also the base of the renowned MacCrimmons, hereditary pipers to the Clan MacLeod. Their legacy lives on in the form of a world-famous annual piping competition. Given the shape of the island, it's not surprising that nowhere in Skye is more than 5 miles from the sea. Certainly, each region has its own unique landscape. Sgitheanach is an excellent example. The pinnacles of the Cuillin certainly appeal on a bright summer's day. At any other time, it's an atmospheric place, and perhaps even a little daunting. Awesome rock formations abound, a legacy of the volcanic activity that gave us Skye all those millions of years ago. The landscape altered again during the Ice Age. This has to be one of the most unusual landscapes in Britain, a land where dinosaurs roamed. Indeed, footprints were uncovered recently in Sgitheanach supporting such a theory. Near the southern tip of Trotternish is the famous rock needle known as the Old Man of Storr. It's 160 feet high and was first climbed in 1955. Other successful attempts have been made since, though I'd say it's not for the faint-hearted. Portree is an attractive little town, the island's capital, and established as a fishing port in the 18th century. The harbour is often likened to Tobermory in Mull, though it won't be half as familiar to younger television viewers. In the shadow of the Isle of Skye, and still in the parish of Portree, is the island of Rasay. Its history is pretty colourful too. Brochel Castle is thought to have been built by the MacSweens in the 15th century, and later became the stronghold of the Clan MacLeod. The MacLeods added to it over the centuries. Ian Garav, John MacLeod of Rasay, was the last in the line to live there. His drowning is recalled in a well-known Gaelic lament. The views from the summit of Duncan are outstanding. It might be said to resemble a Japanese mountain landscape. Rasay was the birthplace of the celebrated 20th century poet Sorley MacLean, and Duncan features in his masterpiece, Halleck. Inverarish is Rasay's principal township. It was founded during World War I to provide accommodation for those working in the island's iron mines. Among them were over 250 German prisoners of war. The iron company William Baird & Co. of Coatbridge bought the Rasay estate in 1911 in order to exploit the iron ore found there. Before preparatory work could be completed, however, war was declared, and of the 36 local men called up, many were lost. Despite repeated efforts to restart the mining works, in the end the scheme failed. But many of the buildings related to it remain, as does the purpose-built jetty. Rasay House is on the site of the old Clan MacLeod residence. Its appearance has changed many times over the years. Today, it plays host to tourists from the world over, all enjoying the marvellous landscape on offer here.